In a major development in connection with the tragic Mi-17V5 helicopter crash, the Indian Air Force has announced that the Tri-Services Court of Inquiry has submitted its preliminary findings. The report has ruled out any mechanical failure, sabotage or negligence as the cause of the accident.
As the investigation into the chopper crash that took the lives of Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat and 13 others continues, the Tri-Service Court of Inquiry has submitted its preliminary findings. The chopper that was carrying General Bipin Rawat and his wife to Wellington along with 12 others lost all communications 7 minutes before the tragic crash that happened near Coonoor in Tamil Nadu. In the preliminary findings, the investigators have ruled out mechanical failure, sabotage or negligence as a cause of the accident. The inquiry team has found that the reason for the accident was the chopper's entry into clouds due to unexpected change in weather conditions. The report also suggests that the change in weather led to spatial disorientation for the pilot of the chopper, which could have ultimately led to the fatal crash.
The Air Force has come out with this official statement, in fact the confirmation of what Republic had accessed, and it says that the chopper that crashed on 8th of December with CDS and 13 others on board, the accident was not at all a result of any kind of sabotage or a mechanical failure or any kind of negligence, but whatever the findings have pointed out is that it happened due to a sudden change in the weather conditions. There were clouds suddenly that we could also see in the last video where we saw that chopper. And this resulted in a spatial disorientation of the aircraft, and that was the major cause of this accident. So now very important confirmations that have come out after this Tri-Services Court of Inquiry that was being headed by Air Marshal Manvendra Singh, who's also the AOC-in-C of the Training Command, and all the aspects were looked into. The Court of Inquiry was ordered right after the accident had happened on 8th of December. There were several kind of questions being raised by a number of people, not only on the social media also, but people were talking.
The inquiry team has analysed the flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder, besides questioning all available witnesses to determine the most probable cause of the accident. With the initial report out, the nation's focus remains on the investigation that would determine the cause of death of India's first Chief of Defence Staff and the 13 other bravehearts on the ill-fated Mi-17V5 military chopper. Bureau Report, Republic TV.